Hey everyone, welcome to Ontario Gardening. Today is July 5th and we are looking at a July garden tour now just to see where everything's come from the beginning of June from our last one. So let's just go take a gander and see what's up. It'll be short and sweet. We've just got our house plants outside trying to revive themselves out here. Our apple trees are still coming along. We are having a little bit of problem with apple scab. I'm going to make a separate video because we've got some issues going on in our garden. A little bit of disease and a little bit of pest. So I'm going to make a separate video just kind of highlighting what's going on in Ontario right now and how we can combat that. But for now, our basil is looking great. I don't really know what happened in this bottom here, so it's actually really funny. I put all of my seeds to the left of the box and everything grew on the right of the box. So I'm thinking when I did the initial water, all of the seeds moved over to the other side. But like I have said in the past, we do canning, so this is coming along nicely to do that. We've got the other apple tree here, and then here we've got our Burgundy beans, our purple beans, and we do have some growth starting on here. They do start off green and they'll change color. Same with the next door neighbor, which is the dragon's tongue, I believe, or tongue of fire beans. So same thing next door. We do have a little bit of growth and they'll be a different color. Our green onions are trying here. They were really overshaded by the peppers, or sorry, the beans. So I actually just put these fences here to try and move them over and get, even if I just get a little bit of green onion, that's fine because I chop them and put them in the freezer anyways. Our onions are coming along. They are just dying off now. So apparently I missed a major weed in here. I have to pull these out. There we go. So anyways, these are almost done. As you can see, some are starting to flower. And they're all pretty much starting to wilt. And remember I said they'll start to pop out of the ground, so that's exactly what's going on here. And we'll know because the neck here starts to get soft. So some of them, when they're not ready, they stay hard, but they start to get soft. So honestly, within the next couple days, these are going to be harvested out and we're going to put new sets in. Those were yellow onions and now we're going to do white onions. Our carrots were thinned and now they are still flourishing and bushy. They could have been thinned even more, but we're just going to leave them the way they are and see how that goes, because there is some purple carrots and some rainbow carrots in there that I didn't want to screw around with too much. We've got our green beans, round one in here. Same thing, there is a few spots of development in here, as you can see. We've got some green beans started in there. Our peas, they are as well a couple days off from harvest. They're all pretty much ready. We were just waiting for a few of them to really fill out. There's still a couple of thinner ones in here that don't have their peas in them yet, but we are going to harvest them all at the same time and make a quick bag of those and then have them produced. These are Dalve peas, and as you can see, they produce two at a time, so like they come in pairs of twos. What are you doing? Those are the weeds I just picked out. Okay. And Callie, she just loves, you want one? Here. Okay, goodbye garden puppy. She loves everything from the garden. She will take anything she can get. Did you want one? Come here. I'll give you one. Come here. Here, Chuck. You guys are more interested in the weeds that I pulled out. Okay, go eat it. Oh boy. So anyways, moving along. We've got our peppers. And back here, I'm going to harvest this tomorrow, is our purple pepper. You're probably wondering why it's red. A lot of people don't know. They start off purple. I've showed you in the last video the purple ones, and then they move to orange. So actually here's a perfect example. There's a purple, an orange, and then once they're actually ready to be harvested, and they're at their fullest flavor potential, they go that red. We've also got some pepper in here. It's either banana pepper or jalapeno pepper. All of these peppers got all mixed in together, and I have no idea what is what until it starts growing. So that's fun. So you'll notice on some of these plants, they've got white powder on them. That's diatomaceous earth. That's just like a preventative for bugs and stuff that you sprinkle onto your plants. As I said, we're having a little bit of issues, and we can touch on that in another video. So we've got zucchini, and then, so remember that those were the zucchinis that were direct sowed. These are the zucchinis. I don't even know. I have to back up so I can show you. These are the zucchinis that were started inside. And we do, if you come in here, we've got some zucchini. So that's pretty awesome to see. We've actually got quite a few. We're going to make some zucchini relish this year, so that's fun. And then we've got the peas that we started when the lettuce didn't work. They're having a little bit of a hard time, especially in the back, but we've got these cedar trees above us, and so it's pretty shaded. And as you can see in the ground, we've got a lot of pine needles. So I don't really know if that's causing a little bit of acidity in the ground. I'm gonna have to do a soil test just to kind of check that out. We've got the tomato cages are now having to hold up these cucamelons. I don't know if you remember the cucamelons a month ago. We had the little TP trellises, the little wood sticks holding these up. And like now, look at them. They've gone insane. We've got tons of cucamelon growth on here. So I don't know if you can see that. Everywhere that there is a flower, there is a cucamelon. So we've got quite a few through here. And then next door to that, we've got our tomato cages holding up our regular cucumber. There's not a lot of activity going on with the regular cucumber at the moment. I think I have to come through here and maybe do some hand pollination, because they're just not developing the same way that those zucchini are, and so I would like to kind of help those along. And then we've got our chocolate sprinkle tomatoes. I did a video on pruning. I haven't posted it yet because we've had to come out here and prune a couple times. As you can see, if I back up here, they literally had to be 4-post staked and tied in. They just went nuts. They're indeterminate tomatoes, so of course they're gonna get huge. But we do have some growth. We've got some. We're almost there. They're almost ready for a harvest, and these ones aren't going to get much bigger than this, but they're going to start to go brown. They're called chocolate sprinkles, and apparently they have like a sweet smoky flavor. So super excited for those. There's nothing really to report across the yard for the tomatoes or the potatoes, but yeah, I mean, we're doing good here. We've got a lot of growth happening, a lot of excitement happening. Our strawberries are good too, and we are just waiting. I mean, the dogs have been enjoying peas for a couple days, but other than that, we're just waiting here for everything to harvest. So that is our July tour. That's where everything's at so far. Join us in another month and see where we're at then. Who knows, everything could be harvested, and it could be a whole new garden by then, because we might turn everything over. Awesome. We'll talk to you later. Bye.